What is happening, guys? Welcome on back to the Easy Guide to Beat for Shadow of the Erdtree. From the first grace here, we're going to start here at Church District High Road. We are going to make our way into the backside of Shadowkeep, so go ahead and mark this over here, and we're going to ride right on over there. Highly recommend having Assassin's Gambit on, highly recommend having the Black Knight's outfit on, and I also recommend having your good old fun Bloodhound Claws on as well. All these things will make this next part a lot better and a lot more easy for you. After this episode, we will have everything we need to start the DLC then. Go ahead and ride on through. We're going to be getting a bunch of talismans this episode, a lot of scad tree elements, a lot of graces, a whole bunch of things that are going to make your life a lot easier on the way out. You'll get kicked off torrent here because this is actually the start of the Legacy Dungeon. This is actually the back pathway in. Go ahead and get the Grace. And then we're going to pop Assassin's Gambit. And we're going to jump off onto this roof. Then we're going to run around this roof on the right-hand side. And then we're going to get on this rooftop and jump off onto this wall. And then we're going to pop Assassin's Gambit again. And we're going to run up here. Up this stairway. Jump off to the side here. We're going to run over here and jump off onto this roof. On this roof, we're going to pop Assassin's Gambit again. We're going to run down this pathway. From here, we're going to run onto this roof over here. Or jump, it's up to you. And we're going to jump over here to this one. We're going to run up this path. And we're going to run up onto this roof. We're going to line ourselves up center here. And you're going to walk right off and roll off onto here. We're going to go down the left path here. Jump off onto here. And then roll down onto here. Or jump. I'm going to pop Assassin's Gambit again. I'm going to run to the edge of this room. And I'm going to wait right here. Go ahead and pop Assassin's Gambit again. We're going to wait right here. And let this Fire Knight pass us. Once she passes us, go ahead and run all the way over here. We're going to run out, take the first left on the door. Hit that again. And we're going to run all the way past these bats. There's going to be a hole in the ground here. Make sure and jump this. Then we're going to go up this ladder right here. And then we're going to pull this lever. This is going to drain all the water in here. Kind of a cool cutscene. But yeah, this is just going to drain all the water. From here, we're going to go back down the way we just came. Make sure and pop Assassin's Gambit one more time. Jump that little hole here. You can go ahead and kill these dudes. They might come and they might try to take you out if you don't kill them, so go ahead and take them out. And then we are going to take out a knight here. So we're going to put on Bolt of Grandsex. So go ahead and wait for the knight. Wherever she is. Should be coming around. Yeah, there she is down there. So go ahead and get about this close. Go ahead and knock her down. Get a little closer. And finish her off. Take out that one. Then there's going to be another one over here. I want to take this one out as well. The same method. Careful, don't get too close, because they can use a lot of different spells. Knock them back. Take them out. Now we don't have to worry about them. We can go in this room right here, and we can jump onto the hand. Oops, shoot. That's that's pretty unfortunate, actually. Alright, well, let's, from here, we're gonna pop this. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit unfortunate, but, it's okay. We'll make this work. Let's go back. Actually, let's just continue on. We'll pick up that scat tree in a bit. We're gonna make our way out from there to the door to the left-hand side here. We're gonna run all the way through. And we're gonna run right down to get this door. Go ahead and take the elevator down. This is a very long elevator. This is going to take you down to another Remembrance boss called the Shadow Tree Avatar, which we'll fight later on as well. Go ahead and get that grace, and then go ahead and go back to the Church District entrance. Even if you got the Scatter Tree, you're going to have to do this anyway, so it's not that big a deal, but just kind of unfortunate that that happened. So we're going to make our way around the same way. Nothing different here. Go ahead and jump. There is a Fire Knight on this roof, so I highly do recommend using Assassin's Gambit, that or take the Fire Knight out. Alright, we're going to make our way through the same way we just came. Down through here. Down off to the left. Get your bolt out again. We're going to take out this Fire Knight this time. We're not going to sneak by her. We're just going to take her out. The range on this is really good too, so you don't have to worry too much about messing up there. We're going to go ahead and kill the other one as well here, so we don't have to worry about her running into us. But she's slowly going to make her way down this path. Alright, take her out, and now we're going to get this dang statue hand. It might actually be easier, too, to make this jump on the other side, if you want to. On this side, last time we tried it on the other side, it might be easier just to make it on this side. Yep, there you go. So go ahead and make that. Go here. And then I'm going to come back, and we're going to go right back on here. So kind of a little difficult jump there, but hopefully you guys can pull that off. I think you guys are good. Then make a way right. We're going to walk our way around here. So this is where we want to go next. So this looks like a same path, but it's not. It's going to lead us into actual Shadow Keep. So go ahead and go this path through. This is going to take us to an elevator. And once again, another very, very long elevator here. This is going to pop us out at the specimen storehouse. So go ahead and go into this room next door and get the grace here. This will be your first grace in this location. From here, we're going to go back out into this front room. And actually, no, wait. Nope, that's not correct. We're going to go back out on this side. There'll be a little bookcase we can jump onto here. Coming up here. Right here. So this little bookcase right here. Jump down and get this next grace. So this is the main grace in this place. We'll be doing a lot of things from this grace. The first thing we are going to do is get the Bolt Drake Talisman, so a lightning Drake Talisman to help you boost lightning damage negation. So from the grace from the statue, we're going to run right over here. We're going to jump up these books. Kind of hard to jump up some of these. Go ahead and jump up all these books. Actually, they're not books, are they? They're kind of like stone tablets. Go up here. I want to pop Assassin's Gambit, kill this dude. And then we're going to drop down onto that table. And we're going to drop down here and pick up the talisman. And from here, we're just going to teleport on back. So from this grace, we're actually going to teleport to this grace right here, the storehouse back section. And we're going to unlock the back part of this section first. So from the grace, we are going to go west, and there's going to be a ladder. We're going to take that ladder. When you get up to the top of this ladder, there's going to be a Fire Knight up there. Go ahead and kick her off the edge with a backstab. Once we get up here, a very, very long ladder. She'll go kicked off right off there. There we go. There she goes. So kick her off, and then we're going to make our way up some platforms. So we're going to go up through here. Make sure and pop Assassin's Gambit. And then we're going to go behind this bookshelf. Right on the outside, there's going to be a hole in the wall right here. We're going to jump through this hole in the wall, and we're going to make our way right. Run up these stairs. Run up this. And this is going to open up another grace. And this is the storehouse loft section. From the storehouse loft, we're going to take the elevator. This is going to take us to the top rafter section. We're going to make our way out. We're going to take a left and go straight down through here. Take another left. Take a right. Take another right. Climb up this ladder. And we're going to go over here. Cross over through here. And now there's going to be a couple bats up here. We're going to want to take these bats out with our Bolt Drake. So my best advice for these bats is step back, because you're going to jump 3 feet forward when you use this. So make sure and line this up right. I love how that bat is totally just not behaving. Is it glitched out? Wow, it's glitched out, I think. Well, alright. Well, we won't worry about it, I guess. Kinda need that thing dead, though. There we go. Finally, you see me. There we go. That makes things much, much more easier. So with that, we can jump actually down there if we want to. There'll be another ladder. We'll want to take this ladder. And we want to get down there onto that side. So drop down to here and then roll off onto here. And make your way out through the door. Take the elevator down. Make your way down here. There'll be another elevator. There's a door here too, but you cannot open this door from this direction. Go ahead and take this elevator. And this is going to take us down to Commander Gaius's Grace, as well as a secret passageway as well. So a couple episodes back, we got the O Mother gesture. We're going to be using that here, so make sure if you do not have that, go and grab that, as we're going to need that. Go ahead and get this Grace. Don't go out the door, because you'll fight Commander Gaius. Go in here. We're going to grab the Scantry element. And then we're going to use O Mother. So go ahead and put on O Mother here. This is going to open up this door. Go ahead and make your way through there. And this is going to open up the hinterlands. This is the place where Marika grew up, actually. We will actually go to her village where she grew up here in a second to go get a really good talisman. You're going to be running into a couple tree sentinels up here. We're going to ride right past those, and we're going to ride up on the right hand of this mountain. Not fall off there. There's going to be a tree sentinel that rides down. We're just going to ignore him. I was hoping Assassin's Gambit would deter him a little bit, but not a big deal. They actually stop following once we get up here to Shaman Village. So this is the village that Marika grew up in, actually. There's a very, very cool spell here called Minor Erdtree you can pick up here, but you need 80 faith to use it, so not the most ideal. Go ahead and grab that and then ride around the flowers here. You'll notice the music change here. This is a very, very peaceful place. There are no enemies here. Ride up and around, and there's going to be a tree up here. Now, a lot of people have speculated this is Marika's mother. We don't know for sure, but we believe this is Marika's mother that is up here. A statue of Marika's mother. Obviously, that's not her mother, but a statue for remembrance of her mother. Then this is the Golden Braid. So Golden Braid is going to be damage negation for Holy, and it's very, very good. We'll be using that for the end game a lot. So with that, we are now going to head back to the first floor. So go back to the storehouse first floor. And we're going to start making the runs through here. So this area can get kind of confusing. I'm going to try to lead you through this the best I can. So from the Grace, we're going to pop this. And this is where I recommend having the Bloodhounds as well, so we can scooch our way through here. We're going to ride back here. We're going to run up these stairs. Run up these stairs. Run up through here. Run back through here. There's going to be a staircase that opens up to your backside here. We're going to run up through here. And we're going to make our way up the staircase. So from here, we're going to continue to make our way up and around. Try not to get her aggro. There's going to be another staircase here. We run right up here. We can actually kill her, probably. Let's go ahead and kill her. This will make this a lot easier. Because otherwise, she's just going to be a pain. So, go ahead and knock her out. And we're going to run over here. This is going to open up. Go ahead and take that dude out. We're going to jump onto the feet. We're going to go on the feet of the sculpture and make this jump. Going to give us a few more scad trees, another grace, storehouse letter, and get the grace. From here, we're going to go outside. We're going to go continue through here. Make sure and heal. We're going to use this, and we're also going to... You can take her out, actually, too, if you want. I mean, we have the power to. We might as well make this easy on ourselves. Oh, she's just going to fly off like that. That's pretty great. There's going to be a couple bats up here. We can take those out, too, if we want. Just keep on running. Don't go down the stairs, no need to do that. Go just right over here. Keep to the side here. We're going to enter through here. We're going to make our way upstairs here through this section. Keep on going. There's going to be a staircase here. Go ahead and go up the next staircase. Staircase back here. This is going to lead you to another grace. Go ahead and rest, reset up the area. And this is now the storehouse 7th floor grace. From here, we are going to go back outside the door we just came. Gonna run up through here. Gonna take on her. Go ahead and kill her. Make this easy on yourself. You can run right over here. And we're gonna drop down, and there's gonna be a lever right over there. We're gonna want to pull that lever. So if you want to put on Assassin's Gambit to not attract any enemies, that's cool too. We're just gonna pull this lever. Wait for that thing to move, and then we're gonna go back this way. Right to the middle, and we're gonna jump on that new platform that we just created here. And make our way across over through here. You're gonna jump on this statue next. Go up the head, and jump across on here. Then you're going to go outside. You'll see a Statue of America here. If you die, you'll get teleported back here. We're going to ride up through the right here. We're going to take out this dude. This one will have a bit more health, so be ready for that. Take out her. That'll get you a really cool headpiece too, winged serpent helm, and a really good Ash of War flame spear. Go in here, we're going to get more scad tree elements, and this is actually Mesmer's Grace, so whatever you do, do not go through the room up here, because this is actually Mesmer's boss fight, so we're already at Mesmer's boss fight. So go ahead and get the Grace here, so we can come back here later really easy. And then from here, we're going to go back to the storehouse first floor. And we're going to get the Haladrake Talisman next. So we've pulled the lever, so now we can get the Haladrake Talisman with that lever pulled. So go ahead and you want to use that. Pull out your Bloodhound's Claws. Scooch yourself through the library here. Right through here. And you're going to turn back in the same stairway we took before. We're going to run right back up this stairway. We're going to run right up here. And then we're going to run right to the right, up here. So now there'll be an item over here, and this will be the Pearl Drake 3 Talisman. And you can die here or not, or you can just jump. It doesn't really matter. Surprisingly, I lived there. That's kind of amazing. I'm just going to teleport back. Alright, so we're back at the storehouse first floor. We're going to go back and take the elevator down now that's behind us. So go back here and go ahead and pull this lever. And now we're going to connect this side of the castle to the other side of the castle. Now you might ask, like, why do all this right off the bat before we even begin, like, the other legacy dungeons? It'll make your life easier later on, trust me. The fact you'll be able to just come back here and not have to go through this whole section again, and also the fact that we had to get those talismans and everything too, and the scad tree upgrades, I thought we might as well just do everything at once, just to save time. And you guys can just get a see and a feel for kind of the enemies that you're going to be facing later on. So with her dead, we're going to go out to the front docks area here. We're going to take a left here at the docks. There'll be an item right here. There'll also be a ladder right here. We're going to take that ladder down. And then this is going to open up another way to another Remembrance boss later on. Much, much later on, actually, because this is actually a very difficult boss. But we're going to get the Grace, though, right off the bat, just so we have this. Go all the way down. And in this room over here, there's going to be a painting. If you're collecting the paintings, you can go ahead and grab that. If not, we're more interested in this wall. Go ahead and strike this wall for a secret path. We're going to go through here. And we're going to get ready to do one of the best things in the Souls game, is take a coffin for a ride down a waterfall. Go ahead and take this coffin down. So the coffin's going to ride down, and this is going to get us to Unt Ruins. Go ahead and out here, get the Grace. Back in Skadu Atlas. This section's actually called Unt Ruins right out here. We're actually going to mark a place right over here. And we're going to go get a scad tree element, or not a scad tree, a spear dash upgrade. Just going to ride right on through here. The Ruins of Unt. If you want to, you can pick up some of the vestiges out here too, the furnace visages. There's a bunch of them out in this area, so feel free to do that if you're trying to kill all the furnaces. So go ahead and grab that Spirit Ash, and then we're going to ride this way down the waterfall. Now we're not going to do this whole section today in this video, but we are going to go down a bit so we can pick up another Scad Tree upgrade. Go ahead and get this grace just in case you die through here. I'm actually going to make it daytime so it's going to be easier to see through this section because there's some sections we're going to have to jump. So go ahead and pass time to noon. And now you'll be able to see when you go through here, which will be a lot nicer than going at night. There'll be a jump right here. We'll jump that. There'll be a bigger jump here. You'll have to double jump. And then you're going to be good all the way down till here where we're going to cross over on this other side. We're going to cross over. There's a lot of fly people over here, so don't get off your horse unless you're going to kill these things. We're going to ride over here, and then we're going to drop down on this little path down this way. So this goes over to this way, and the other way goes to Fly Village. So we're going to go down this way. We're going to ride this path up. And then we're going to ride through this section. There's going to be some death birds up here. Oops. Go back. I'm sorry about that. There's going to be a drop down right here. You probably saw it before I did. Go down that drop down. If you want to, you can kill these other death birds too. They're going to probably be a problem if you don't. Go ahead and drop down to this one. And then we're going to drop down to this one. And we're going to ride this waterfall back. So for a map reference right now, we are... I can't pause right now, but hopefully up here I'll be able to pause. Nope, still can't pause. Still can't pause. Alright, well, just keep riding back and hopefully I'll be able to show you up here. And now I know I won't be able to pause, but if we go back here, we're going to get a Scad Tree upgrade right up here. So right back through here. And then from here, we can just teleport back out. And I wish I could... I'll show you on the map here where we went, just so you'd know where this is at. Because I know I went through that fast, but when you're getting chased by death birds, you kind of have to go quick. Or grave birds, not death birds, grave birds. So if you didn't know what we did, we rode down through here, we crossed over, and we came back up the waterfall right through here. So right through here. Basically, we just went right down there, but to do that, we had to go way back down there first. So we ride down here, cross over, jump down, cross right here by the death birds, and ride this all the way back up for the Scad Tree upgrade. And that's all there is to it there. Now we're going to go connect the back of Shadowkeep to the front of Shadowkeep. So we are going to actually ride from High Road Cross all the way to Shadowkeep front. And when we go through here, I'm not going to stick to the main path because the main path is going to be heavily guarded. So we're actually going to go up the back side path. So we're going to ride up through here. Right through here, there's going to be a little opening we can go through. This will allow us to get through all these guards. Also, the wicker men too as well. We can just ride on the way through here. And then you can switch to the main path because we're basically there. So this is the very front of Shadowkeep. This is the path where most players come in through first. But I have found that going through the back way is a lot faster, more efficient, and you can get a lot more things accomplished faster by doing it that way. But this will basically just complete everything we just did and kind of wrap up the castle. So this will be a boss later on. Do not run through this door. There's going to be a hippo that attacks you. We'll take him on much later. Go ahead and get that grace. And now we have basically set this up so we have Shadowkeep already unlocked. And from here, we're actually going to go back to the storehouse first floor. And we're going to open up one more area here. Alright, we are going to go down this pathway. So we're going to go down the left here. Through here. And we're going to take this elevator. Highly recommend you use Assassin's Gambit through this area. It'll make your life a whole lot more easier than what it needs to be. We're going to take a right through here. Be ready to jump through here, because there's going to be pot dudes that pop out here. We're going to go down the stairs. Just keep on running. Don't even worry about any of this stuff. And if you're just new to the DLC, you're going to be kind of freaked out by what's going on here. This is... You'll learn about all this stuff more on later. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving. We want to get out of this area as fast as possible. So go ahead and get the grace. If you want to rest and get things to stop following you, because I'm sure things are going to be following you, you can go ahead and do that. Now we're going to open up this little teeny door. Not the big door, just a little teeny door. And we're going to go through the little teeny door. And now we're going to get on our horse. And we're going to ride all the way down. We're not going to stop for anything. You'll see why in a second. Because it's going to start to rain fire here on us. Basically, there's a mage here at the end of this road that is raining fire on us. We're not going to kill her. We're just going to run right past her. You can kill her, though, if you want. We're just going to ride on right past her. She's just going to keep her hands up in the air anyway, so it's not even a big deal. Right over here. Go ahead and grab the Somber Stone if you wanted to. Free little Somber Stone 9 there. Go up the elevator here. Hopefully she doesn't come on. Okay, good. I was like, hopefully she doesn't come on with us. She didn't follow me on my prep account. Go on up here. And this is going to take us to the Raha Ruins. So if you wanted to peek out here, this is the jungle section. So if you wondered how to get over to the jungle section, this is how you get over here. But we are not going to be doing this area right now, so you can go ahead and teleport from here back to... Actually, all the way back to the main gate cross. So right back here in front of Ballarat, because this is where we're going to be starting off the next episode. So that is the setup. That is the entire setup. You guys have everything you need now. What I recommend going to do is upgrading your SCAD and your spirits. So... Go to your grace. You should be able to get to level 12. And you should be able to get to level 6 on your spirits. And there you go. So you should be able to get 12 and 6. And that's where we're going to start out the game at. So already off the bat, we're going to start out with over 50% added attack power onto everything we have. So that's going to be very, very handy to have. From here, you can just go ahead and set up your character the way you want to. I'm going to set mine up with everything that I want. So we are going to pull up a few things here. I'm going to pull up for the weapons. I'm going to pull in my Bloodhound's Fang. And then I'm going to also pull in a Misra code. I'll just pull an Assassin's Gambit. That might come in handy. And then I'm going to pull in my shield. And you guys can use what you want. This is just what I'm going to use for the walkthrough. And for the armor, I'm going to go back to what I started out with, which was the Raging Wolf Helm. I just really like the look of that helm. And then I'm going to use the Beast Champion Armor Altered. I'm going to use the Beast Champion Gauntlets. And the Beast Champion Greaves. For my talismans, I'm going to use the Great Jars Arsenal. Then I'm going to use both defenses talismans. So I'm going to use the Great Shield Talisman, or the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. And then also our brand new Pearl Drake 3 Talisman. And for the third one, I will probably put this as shard as I'm going to put this as shard as Alexander. You can, put what you want. If you do more, enhances charge attacks. If you do that a lot, you can use that. If you want to enhance guard counters, you can. This is kind of a spree spot. You can kind of put in here what you want to put in. If you want to do two-headed turtle talisman, that's also another fantastic option. Or if you wanted to put in the Crimson Seed Talisman to boost up your health flask, that's also a great one that we just picked up. But I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to just use the Shard of Alexander just to raise our attack power on our skills. And that is it. That is what we're going to go into the first dungeon here with, medium load. And everything is all set up here. I've got a cold fingerprint stone shield, and everything else is set up the way it needs to be. So with that, our setup is done. As you see, we have the entire map unlocked except for the Frenzy, the Absol Woods, which we'll do Absol Woods eventually. That's later on in this, going to be in this walkthrough. We will do it because there is a Remembrance boss there, and the map fragments right there. But don't worry about that for now. Everything else, though, I mean, we've got everything else. We've got Graces all around the map. We've unlocked everything we need in Shadowkeep. We could go kill Mesmer if we wanted to right now. Obviously, that's not the best idea at the moment. But we are going to start out with Belrat Tower next episode. So hope you guys are enjoying the setup and enjoying the walkthrough. And we're going to get started next episode. So stay tuned. Much more coming soon.